but I am well and fine, so I hope you're all well and fine. I'll start on the 2nd minute mark. So if you are joining and you want to go straight to the message, go to the 2nd minute mark. That is where I am starting from, but otherwise I'll be waiting for you to join. It's exciting to be back. I took some time out. Yeah, there was a full moon, or there is a full moon, and the energy is really a heavy energy. Yeah, maybe some of you can feel it. What you need, you just need to ground yourself and work on what is coming up, emotions or whatever may be coming up. So let me wait for people to join. I'll start on the 2nd minute mark. So if you happen to join, say hi and where you are joining from. I'll just wait. And I will be starting on the 2nd minute mark. As I have said, I really love doing these lives. They feel really connecting. And if you have a question, you can ask as we are going on. Hi everyone, my name is Figil Mombi Rachel, and I am a divine alignment coach. I inspire, I activate you to come to your highest version that you can, to come to your best version that you can in this lifetime without pressure. There is nobody who is meant to live in a less version than they are created to. Everyone is created to live in their best authentic version. So that is what I help people do, and how I'd help them do that. It is doing the inner work. So you release the blockages, you release anything that may be holding you to come to your best version, to come to your authentic version, to come to your highest version. And when you do that, like, your frequency rises, your energy rises, and you are able to live more authentically, more free. You feel more happy, more free, more peacefully. So you are not foolish if you have had that kind of a belief system. This topic or this thing, I wanted to talk about it at the start of the week, but I was not able to. But I said anyway, because I wanted to continue with Wallace Watto's conversations. I said I will still talk about it because it is something that probably will help someone. I know it will help someone. You are not foolish. You are not useless. Those are some of the thoughts that many people experience. And when you experience such thoughts of being foolish or being useless, life can feel as if it has no meaning, or you have no use for living, or there is no joy in living. But I tell you, those are not thoughts that are coming from your higher self, or those are not thoughts that are coming from a God place. Those are really thoughts that come from unrenewed mind, from a dark side, or the dark side. And those are thoughts that can make someone like to give up on life, not to work on themselves, to feel not motivated, to feel unhappy, to feel lack of joy in life, to feel a lack of peace, because when you feel that you are foolish, or when you feel that you are useless, these thoughts, they just come, or they are, the way I see it, like they come like to discourage someone, like to come to their highest version, to come to their best version. So if you find yourself that you are somebody who experienced that kind of thoughts, you have to know that you are frequency, or your energy, your frequency. If I have my chart with me, it is really in a very low place, these 3D energies. And these 3D energies, where there is like this more red, this is where you will have those kind of thoughts, and you get stuck. You get stuck. You don't experience joy, you don't experience peace, you don't experience happiness, fulfillment in life. You cannot be authentic when you have those kind of thoughts. Those are very, very low dense energies, which will keep you stuck, keep you rotating, keep you unhappy, unfulfilled. So if you find yourself that you are experiencing those kind of thoughts, first of all, no, that is not true. That is not true. That cannot be true. You are not foolish. There is nobody who is foolish. There is nobody who is useless. You are wise. So what you start doing, first of all, you have to have awareness that you are experiencing that kind of a thought system. When you have that awareness that you are experiencing it, number two, you start reprogramming yourself opposite of that thought. If you are thinking you are foolish, start telling yourself that, for example, you are wise, you are intelligent, and then you start looking for evidence in your reality where you can see how intelligent you are, how wise you are, even like simple things. Like even you made your bed. That is something that will like tell you like you are wise. You have to look simple things in your reality that will show you that you are wise. You even cooked for yourself, or even you cleaned, or even you took a bus, or even you drove, or you drove to work. Those are, you have to look for evidence to tell yourself, to start showing your mind that you are wise. That is how you start reprogramming. It may look like simple, but that is the way you start reprogramming. So if you're having those patterns or those thoughts, you are foolish. Number one, you have to know that is not true. That is just what I will say, like a demonic attack. Then number two, when you first of all have that awareness, you are thinking that. Then number two, you start reprogramming that thought, and you'll do that over and over. You do that over and over. I am telling you, I'm giving you like this is, I don't know, it is a tool. This is something that will change your life. Just look for evidence that you are wise, of the opposite of that thought. Look in your environment, look in what you have done, and when you start doing it, over and over, you will start, you are going to like this empower that thought system. Do it over and over in maybe a few days. Do it over and over, and then you'll find yourself, you are starting to think that you are wise or you are intelligent. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? So what I am saying, I know it may look simple, but what I am saying is powerful. I am saying, number one, if you are having this kind of thoughts, this kind of pattern of thoughts, know that you cannot come to your authentic version, to your best version, if you have this kind of recurring thoughts that you are foolish, that you are useless, these kind of thoughts, they will keep you on the lower vibration. And the moment you find yourself, you are a person who has this kind of thoughts over and over, know that your energy is really, it is on a very low frequency. You have to know that. You have to understand that. Have that awareness. And then take the thought that you are having. For example, you are foolish. If you are the person who feels that, take that thought that you are having, you are foolish or you are useless, and take the opposite of it. Like, for example, if you're thinking that I am foolish, start saying that I am wise, and then look for the evidence of you being wise. If you ask yourself, where am I wise? You are going to get, your subconscious mind or your mind is going to show you areas in your life that you are wise. You'll be surprised to see how wise you are. And then you start telling yourself that, or looking for that evidence. When you start doing that, you are reprogramming yourself or your belief system of the one who is foolish to the one who is wise. The longer you do that, the longer you are going to input the new program of you being wise. Are you getting me? It looks simple, but if you are the one who have been feeling that, do that. And the more you can reprogram those kind of thoughts, the more and more you are coming higher in your frequency, and the more authentic you become. The more you come more to your best version, the more you come more to your divine or your aligned version. That is how you do it. Don't allow those thoughts just to linger in you. Don't allow them. Don't allow them. Don't allow those kind of thoughts to linger in you, because it is not true. Because the more you think of that, the more you make it powerful in you. Don't allow them. So if you find that you are thinking that kind of thoughts, stop that. Stop those thoughts by giving yourself the opposite thought, which will be a positive thought, and then you look the evidence of the positive in your life. You are going to find it, and then you do that. It may be for 3 days, for 1 week, for 2 weeks, and then you do it over and over, and it will be part. You are going to reprogram yourself to your best version or to your desired version. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. It looks simple, but it is going to work. So what I wanted to bring is that if you have been having thoughts, or if you have been feeling that you are foolish, you are not foolish. Don't let those thoughts to have room in you. It is not your portion, because it is not true. There is no one who is foolish. God did not create anyone foolish. God did not create foolish people. God did not create that one is wise and this one is foolish. So there is no foolish person. It is just a belief system that you pick because of one thing or another. So if you find yourself that you have that kind of a belief system or that kind of thought, or seeing as if people are seeing you as a foolish person, no, that is like a thoughts of darkness. Don't allow them. I know it may look a little bit hard at first, but if you have that awareness that you feel people find you foolish, or you are foolish for whatever reason, you did not get that belief from the air. It is because probably as a child, somebody was telling you that, or even as a grown-up, it was like reinforced in one way or another, or yeah, you are told that, or you felt that as a child, and then it became part of your belief system. Probably you did not perform good in school, and then you thought you were foolish, then it became part of your belief system, Don't worry, because it is not true. Now you're a grown up, you know better. It is not true. It is time that you end those thoughts, those kind of belief system in your life. And that is what we mean inner work. It takes a little bit of effort, personal effort and willingness to change yourself. But it is very, very possible, because if you want to come to your best version, to the life that you want, you must be willing to work on yourself, which is possible, to invest time in yourself. Just you observe that you have that thought, you decide you don't want that thought, you take the opposite of that thought, you look for the evidence of the new belief that you are putting, and you tell yourself over and over and over, looking for that evidence. Are you getting me? Are you getting me? And at the end of the day, you are going to reprogram yourself to a different identity, to a person who is wise, to a person who is intelligent, to a person who is useful. These kind of thoughts, if you allow them, they give you like a lower dense energy, like maybe of self-hatred, of shame, of guilt. You know, these lower energies, those lower dense energies. Because if you feel that you are foolish, probably you have shame, a lot of shame, a lot of self-hatred. Those are very low dense energies, very, very low. I think they have like a count of 20 or something, you know, like shame and guilt. You want to get out of that dense energy, low dense energy. So if you're a person who needs support on that, you can see how I can support you in my website. Look, if there is a way I can support you, because sometimes when we're doing this inner work, of course, many people need support. Many people need support, somebody who can help them, who can guide them. Just check in my website if there is one way or another I can help you. So let me see the comments. I don't know this Kali. Okay, hi Kali. Okay, so let me end there. I will not stay for long, and I hope that tomorrow I can continue with The Sense of Getting Rich by Wallace Wattles. God willing, I will do a live tomorrow, and I'm happy that he joined. I really like doing these lives. I like connecting. Send me comments or suggestion of something that you like me to do. And if you like to reach to me, you can use the email or something. You can reach me in any way. So I appreciate you, and we see you in the next videos. Bye.